What's poppin'? It's your boy Primo Banks. Make sure you check out our last 4 vlogs that just came out. Backstage Pass is live. It's out right now. Make sure you check episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. Big 4s, you know? Make sure y'all check them out. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I need all my fans to share, spam the comments. I need y'all, man. We going up. It's still early, it's the beginning. Get all my fans to support right now. This is our time to shine. So we gotta get all the naysayers. We finna turn them into believers. It's your boy Primo. Make sure you go to www.hellraiserapparel.com and pick you up some merch, you dig? Support the campaign. Spread, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your auntie. Let everybody know this is a Hellraiser community. You gotta go through hell to get to heaven. It's just a light. This stuff is chess, not checkers. I'ma say this continuously. This operation run with y'all, man. It don't run without y'all. So I need all my fans, family, friends, supporters, the naysayers, the commentators. I need y'all to share this content. You did? The biggest Hellraiser, the biggest flame. It's your boy Primo. Now today I'm gonna get into something a little different than my usual vlogs that I do. One second, okay. Excuse me. Ooh, God, Julio. But today we're gonna get into something different than our normal because, you know, I be doing the backstage pass vlogs, music videos, stories and stuff like that. But this is a little something different. This is a transparent video for my real fans out there. Everything ain't what it looks. I know y'all see the flashy lifestyle. Beautiful family, Instagram. I got a lot of, DMs on Instagram. It's like, man, your life great, and which it is. I'm blessed. What can I say? I do have them times where it's hard, and it's kind of hard to explain. We all got them times where it's just like trying to push to the next level. It might sometimes feel like you're doing something wrong when you're not. My best advice, if you're going through a situation like that, is to stay consistent. Stay working. We gotta stay working. If we stay consistent, everything else gonna fall in line, man. That's always been my motto, and I always work hard. I've been doing this music tip for like at least a decade, man. Maybe more, but I wanna say a decade, and I've been behind the scenes with it. I've been in front of the camera, behind the camera. We done played our roles with this stuff. I tell my boy Weezy that all the time. As long as you stay grinding, stay working, everything else gonna fall in place. The last couple of years, I done had a baby for one, my beautiful daughter, Kalina. Met the love of my life, she mine. All this stuff moving fast. Within that time frame, this decade I've been working in music, I probably dropped 6 bodies of work, full albums, mixtapes, whatever they call it these days. It's the streaming era. I was doing this way before the streaming era. You had to sell CDs and stuff, But yeah, man, I've been doing this for the longest. I mean, the real fans who've been supporting us know this trail team, I've been doing this, and I just managed to keep it going this long, like a decade later. I'm still here. Primo Banks, Primo Bracement, your boy D's. People might know me from damn D's. Recreated myself so many times, man. And that's what you gotta do to stay in this game. You gotta know how to recreate yourself, rebrand the product. You dig? Speaking of product, make sure you go to www.hellraiserapparel.com. I ain't gonna never forget not to say that. Through all these trials and tribulations, man, like stay level-headed, stay pushing forward. And I don't want to sound like a motivational speaker or anything at all, but you gotta stay grounded, level-headed through all the madness. All my supporters, all my fans, friends, family, you gotta block out the noise. Sometimes it's all right to be by yourself. Sometimes you might have to X your moms out. You might have to X your dad out. I'm gonna lose time away from my daughter. I'm gonna lose time away from my baby. I'm gonna lose time away from, my parents, family, sisters, brothers, friends, especially when you're trying to get to this big level and this big platform that we all on. It just takes a level of sacrifice. I hate that word, but sacrifice is real. It's really real, man. And you gotta sacrifice. That's the only way you're gonna make it in this game. You gotta move forward. And, you gotta pray. Keep God first. You did whatever God you believe in. I was so stuck for so long. I sat back and I matured a little bit. I started getting closer to God and stuff like that. Not saying I'm the biggest, religious person in the world. I still got a lot of questions about religion, but I don't want to get into that. Religion stuff get a little touchy. So I ain't gonna get into that, but whatever God you believe in, pray to them. He is a higher power. So it ain't just us. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't just us. It's somebody that's pulling the strings behind us. And I mean that with a lot. It is a lot of people pulling the strings on our lives that we don't even know about. Rich people, Jesus, for sure, he the number one. But here nor there, that's for a different story, man. I really want to make this video to be transparent with you guys and just let y'all know to keep going, man. Just be an inspiration. I'll be an inspiration to all my supporters. This is the message right here that you've been looking for. If you watching this right now and you see this message and you see this video, this content of me speaking right now, I'm speaking to you. You right there. You can do this. Whatever it is, whatever your goals is, whatever you strive for, whatever, get your blood pumping in the morning. Man, you can do this with a dedication, discipline. Every day, God will give me strength and resilience and courage, the willpower to keep going. You never know when it's your time, man. Your time could be tomorrow. Money just a piece of paper. So, don't never get caught up in the money. Cause I was like that at one point in time. Even in my relationship, sometimes I be going back and forth with your mind, certain things involving finance. You gotta do this, you need to be more disciplined over here, as a man should. But everything ain't always about money. Love, family, happiness, all that's way important than, money, a piece of paper. It's way more important. Experiences, the journey. The journey to get to where we going, I feel, is the most valuable time in your career path, whatever that is that y'all choose. I feel like that's the most valuable time, the journey to there. Because there's so many stories, and it's like, once you make it to where you was trying to go, where you get over that hump, you're gonna be like, man, you're just gonna appreciate the whole journey, I promise you. And it might not feel like that right now, because all the L's we take and all the downs that don't nobody see. And that's why I'm making this video for y'all. Be more transparent with y'all. I'ma show my L's. Cameras always rolling. So I embrace my failures. I embrace all my losses. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I don't talk about. My uncle passed, rest in peace. There's a lot of stuff that's more personal that I don't get to tell y'all. But that's why you like, share, and subscribe, and you get to hear stuff like this from me. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, we just gotta keep going and keep the big man first, Go get my new single, y'all. It's called Pussy Clean. You did. Go get the new single right now, out now. It's called Pussy Clean. It's already out. It dropped July 4th of this year, and the streams is doing terrific right now. My South African fans, shout out to y'all in South Africa, Philippines, India. I see y'all representing me more than, people in my hometown. And that made me so grateful, because that's why I never been in the box. Ain't never been in the box. We always knew that it's a bigger world out here than where we from. But we still gonna represent. I'm from St. Louis, for y'all who don't know. I was raised in St. Louis, but I was born in San Antonio, Texas. You dig? I was born in Texas, raised in St. Louis, South Midwest, got my back. Growing up in St. Louis is rough. And it hurt me in a lot of ways, and it benefited me in a lot of ways. One way I say it hurt me more with is like when it comes to the soft stuff, like giving your girl, more kisses than usual, or, just the soft side of being a man, hugging my mama more, and, kissing my mama on the cheek, stuff like that. Kind of messed me up as far as on the sentimental side, being hard. We was taught to be tough, and that kind of put a dent in my emotional intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? It put a dent in that area in my life. And it also benefited me in a lot of ways. That's why I'm not scared to do music, be in front of the camera, do music videos, perform in front of crowds of people. We've already been through the worst. You've been to jail, you've been through the worst. That's the most bottom of the bottom. Or you did, you know, you can't play the game no more. If you can come from that and come from under that, I think that's how it benefited me because it made me not scared to do nothing. It made me more confident. Give me your feedback in the comments. Drop that below in the comments. Drop where you from below in the comments so I can know where all my fans around the world. We need to know where y'all tuning in from. Any type of comments to further me, or I can do this better, I can do that better. Just let me know. Don't get mad. You know, this is part of the game. It's definitely a part of the game. Big thing that also helped me in my life was credit, guys. You know, get your credit together, man. Excuse me. Together, guys. If I would have knew about credit in school or high school, like my daughter's gonna know, but she gonna already be ahead of the game. You know, that's a big post in your lifeline is your credit. If you're in the United States. Now, if you ain't in the United States, y'all good. Y'all just gotta maybe hustle more, you know? In the US, if you ever wanna move to the US or live in the US, we're a capitalism country, so it's all about business out here. Big tall skyscrapers and then right around the corner, you see people sleeping on the ground. The type of society we live in because this country built off capitalism. So it's really all about business. And sometimes they get in the way of, you know, our accomplishments and our goals or where we're trying to go because sometimes we take stuff personal. And, you know, that's the thing that I learned in a decade in this game. I learned you can't take stuff personal, man. You know, it's just all business. We need the haters because, you know, they make us poppin'. You ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'. And if you don't know that by now, then you're lost. You did. You gotta have the haters, man. Hey, I salute all my haters, all my fans. Y'all know how I'm coming. New single coming out soon. I just need y'all to run the numbers up on Pussy Clean and Smooth Criminal. I dropped 2 of those singles this year. They doing good, especially Smooth Criminal doing good out on all platforms. It's doing good. And your history, man. If you don't know me, Primo Banks from the music, do your history, do your research, man. That's on y'all to do. That's how I got to the level that I'm in and the position that I'm in today is through music. Music make everything cool, man. Deals, you know, just through the music from a song. I got so much money just on the music and on the independent grind. I ain't as big as y'all favorite artists, and I still make money off of my music, and it's doing well for me. So all my, you know, upcoming artists out there, mess with your boy. Features, business, anything that you want to do with Primo Banks, hit up primobanks911@gmail.com. That email might change soon, but I've been having it for the longest, and that's the only way to get in contact with me. I've been seeing a lot of fake pages out there sending fake emails and stuff, so don't listen to the fake pages. Instagram is @PrimoBanks. I think Twitter is @PrimoBanks. I got 2 YouTube backstage past vlogs. It's on a different YouTube that's directed by Primo on YouTube, and my other YouTube is Primo Banks. Simple. So anything that say Banks, Primo this, Primo that, they kept. I'm the only Primo. Yeah, I'm the big Primo. So all the other Primos out of there, I don't dig. I'm top dog, top player. PrimoBanks911@gmail.com. That's the only way to get in contact with me. Do business. Have your money ready. Do collaborations if it makes sense. It makes sense. But for the most part, have your money ready. It's gonna be 2026, man. We already planning for 2026. So grinding all year. Even if I don't show you. But I'm trying to get better at showing y'all, you know, the process it takes to do all of these things you might see me in, all of these business endeavors you might see me in. That's why I got the camera rolling more than often. I might not get to talk to y'all as much. That's that sacrifice that I was talking about. I might not get to talk to y'all like we used to, talk to some of my boys every day and stuff like we used to because I'm busy. And not to say that they ain't important to me. They is important to me, but it's a lot of stuff that I got to handle first before I can reach back. A lot of them. And let me see. I'm trying to see if I miss any key points, y'all. A lot of questions on Instagram about my relationship with Shaman and how you find love. And I'm not a relationship expert, guys. We have our downs and we have our ups, y'all. And we just like regular people. Do your best to fix things. That's what I would say because nothing's perfect. Things might go left, but you gotta want to get it right. And you gotta do what's right. And You gotta make a commitment to yourself. Beautiful though, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. For everybody, protection, I'll tell you that, because it's a crazy world out here. Well, my advice, I say, get you one woman. Tap in, comment. I need all my fans to comment from around the world. Comment your hood, comment your state, comment your country, represent in the comments. I need all my fans, supporters, commentators. If you're just coming through, I'm Primo Banks. You did, artist, musician, father, smoothest criminal, biggest flame. You did, richest flame. That's who I am. And I hope to build a relationship with all my new supporters coming around, man. I love all my supporters that been down from day one. We welcome you in, open arms. You did. If you're a hellraiser, we move with the morals and the integrity. Because a lot of people hear hellraiser and they might think, oh man, worshiping the devil type of stuff. No, I use hellraiser just a reflection of what I was going through at the time. I felt like I was in hell. From where I'm from and trying to overcome obstacles and stuff like that, I feel like you gotta go through hell to get to heaven. So that was just a representation of where I'm from. So that's why we use the word hell like that. So shout out to our partners from Hellraiser Apparel, because it's not only me. Yeah, man, we've been through a lot, man. So don't get it confused. If you ain't trying to get to the next level, I don't even want people like that around me. I've been here for like 30 minutes, guys, so we kind of running low on time. But yeah, man, it's a campaign, so I don't use my fans for money. Even though I tell you to go to hellraiserapparel.com, I'm gonna do this and 1 second, guys. Let me see what it is. What's going on, Bob? The power? The electric meter, how long is it gonna take? A few minutes? All right, boss. Okay. I caught that live in the pit, guys. Excuse me. See, I'm at the one of my apartments right now. Look, I think that electric man came talking about they finna cut the lights off, so the lights might dim for a little minute, guys. But I'm kind of running out of time anyway. This is a long video than I intended. Longer video than I intended. I ain't expect to be speaking this long. I really just want to do 10 minutes, but want to, open up to y'all, man, and be more transparent with y'all. I know what be on my mind and stuff. But yeah, the lights finna cut off. That's crazy. Like, I really don't like stuff like that. I'm a safety type of person, so you come knock on my door and tell me we finna cut the lights off. What? I'm thinking, grab a move. Automatic thinking in my head. As soon as the door knock, grab a move. All the trenches know what I'm talking about. Grab a move. Oh God, you knocking on my door too much. But I don't know. That's why own your own property. See what I'm saying, guys? You gotta have stuff on your own property so you know what's going on around the establishment. Just on some safety stuff. But that's what the trenches taught me. See, that was just experience right there. What the trenches taught me, that's what I be saying, stuff like that. On a defense mechanism that's in my head. Like, I'm automatically thinking safety. When the door just knocked, I'm like, who is that? I ain't expecting no company. Shaman and Cassidy, we slept here last night, but they at church right now, so who could be knocking on my door? I ain't ordered nothing. So I'm automatically thinking, grab a move. Grab a move. All the trenches know what I'm talking about. But like, share, subscribe, guys. Love always, man. Love always. Maybe we get what we want and never what we deserve, guys. Maybe we get what we want, but never what we deserve. That's the motto. So if you got something, take a toast with me. It's your boy Primo. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying this. But I got some competition. They think they can outdo your boy. Y'all can't outdo me. And I ain't in competition, that's the thing. I'm in competition with myself. Part of the game, you dig? It's a part of the game, but it's your boy Primo Banks, and hopefully we have another episode. This is a different episode. This is called Enterflament right here. Yeah. See, I just made that up on the spot. We're gonna call this episode Enterflament right here. So this is the first episode of Enterflament transparent video. The first episode ever of me, just having this conversation with y'all. But on a serious note, stay blessed. Shout out to y'all. It's your boy Primo.